Like many of you, I am cursed with that little devil and angel on my shoulder when it comes to stimulation like games, or music or stuff like that. Like, I'm a nerd. I'm really into, say, tabletop role-playing games. Like, if you would have talked to me when I was young and said, hey, Stephen, would you trade a 10-hour gaming session away, maybe run it for 6 hours today, and instead go work out? Like, go for a walk for an hour or something, go work out, get healthier, and do that daily. Give up that time daily, as much as you can, to bettering yourself in life, like giving yourself some time to read on top of working out. I would have had that devil on my shoulder right away saying, hey, Steven, do the 10 hours, man. You can get a lot more done, and it's way more fun. And I'd be like, yeah, I want to do that, yeah, for sure. And then I'd have the little angel on my shoulder going, hey, Steven, you should really, really consider your health. And you should really get a hit of things right now. It's better for you in the long run. And maybe you can pick up a new skill, better your life, make sure things are secure. And I would be like, yeah, I know that. Because I was always intelligent enough to always consider both sides. When I was younger, I was a bad kid, but I would choose to be bad. Right? I would choose to be bad. I was intelligent enough to know what I was doing was wrong, but I would choose to be bad. I got out of shape at a certain point in my life really, really badly because I chose to go do the game instead of worrying about working out or my health. And there's a few things I could have picked up in life that, I look back now and I go, yeah, that would have been worth it in the long run. But I didn't. I play games. It's like stimulation overload for me. I can't imagine what it's like for people with computers, because when I was younger, computers weren't a thing right away. But I mean, you could bring me a Dungeons and Dragons game and I would be super stimulated. I'd be into that. I'd be wanting to do that all day, all night. Wake up doing it, go to bed doing it. Like, just pass out at the fucking table is what I mean. And I would, and I did. I don't know how many nights as a game master my players had to wake me up because I fucking outright passed out at the table, because I've been going for 20 some days running sessions on barely any sleep, doing things like school, doing other things, and just giving every breathing moment of my free time to gaming. And I did that for years, to the point where I would do some weeks of just, it would stretch me to my exhaustion, and there I am passing out. I would do that rather than go for a run, go for a walk, work out. I realize a lot of people nowadays have way more stimulation that feeds them, and it's hard to want to trade that away. You will prefer to do the game than go for the walk, because there's shitty parts about the walk. Yeah, there is. No doubt, especially if you haven't done it in years, or maybe you really haven't done it at all. So it's going to suck. It's really going to suck. I mean, I can tell you that there's a lot of soft ways to go about starting, and there are ways to be as reasonable as you can, but parts of it suck. They're going to suck. It's just going to suck. You're not going to like it, right? So what would you rather do? Play the game or go for the walk? I mean, you'd rather play the game, right? Now, that doesn't mean the walking and working out sucks forever, but you're in no place for it to be a positive thing for you right now. If you start now, the experience is going to be fucking awful. Well, at least for the first couple weeks. Now, after a couple weeks, you can start feeling positive. I'll tell you, after 2 months, you'll get some of the evidence that you've been wanting to know that something is really happening. That will be good for you. But those early weeks, I mean, it could just be hell getting yourself to the stage of 2 months in. There's no doubt. It can feel like hell, because you need to do it almost every day, and you won't want to. You won't want to at all. And if you're inconsistent with working out, it doesn't do much. And then the other thing you got to do is change maybe how you eat. Maybe you're someone who drinks fucking 2 liters of pop every day. That has to go away. That has to go away right now. I mean, I would tell you to go cold turkey. But hey, if you got to cut back, maybe half a glass, and not a 2 liter a day, way less, right? Maybe time your drink with meals or something and have a full glass of water, half a glass of soda or whatever. But I would say cut it out. But I know most of you can't. Or you feel like you can't. You can, but you feel like you can't. So you're not going to. And no matter what I say, anytime you feel the pain of all this, you'll go play the game, right? I mean, it's like going to the fridge to get food when you're depressed, right? Like, that's what the thing has become for you. The game, you'll turn the music on, anything you use as stimulation to escape. right? Music can be used for many things, but I'm just saying a lot of music is used for escapism. So if you use music to get inside of your mind, escape the real world, you'll turn to that, you'll turn to your games, and you'll escape. And the problem is, it leaves you not pressured and not thinking about these things enough, because the second you have to think about it, most of you will run away right away to the stimulation. And do you want to know how I know? I used to be someone who would run away to the stimulation. And then I had to go through a bunch of shit, be completely open, break myself of that, and then here I am able to tell you things about my life that even I admit I thought years ago when they were happening to me, I would never be able to talk this way. But through the effort of changing who I am, I can now. And now I can pull myself away from the stimulation to go for a walk, work out, get healthier, read something, learn something, and what you'll find is it doesn't take forever. In reality, if you have a good sleeping pattern, maybe you could, wake up in the morning and work out right away. I mean, that's what a lot of people do in life that manage this into their system, into the system of their life, and that's what you can do. Work out right away. Then it's gone. The rest of the day is do whatever you want. I mean, you could still sit around, play games, do what you want, enjoy your stimulation, but learn how to get yourself in the habit of pulling yourself away from it to achieve reading something on the thing you need to read, working out, you know what I mean? Just absolutely focused on getting yourself better, from where you are, right? Because you want to be better from where you are. Look, this is not so much a self-improvement or self-help video in the way they usually are. These are common sense things. I'm talking to people that are definitely down in the ditch. They know what they want. So I'm not really, it's not like I'm advising them here. They get it. But what I am informing them on is part of what's stopping them from achieving it is most likely the stimulation. And they have to fight that. Stop fighting everything else. Fight that first. Fight that first. Right? Because that's the thing that's saying the rest doesn't happen until you deal with this. Right? You need to be able to pull yourself away from the stimulation. You have to. Right? If not, nothing gets better from here. All right. For now, take care.